Like, comment, subscribe. Ding the bell. I've decided to shut down the Facebook page. It's just too much of a pain in the ass to take care of. I mean, let's see if anyone wants to play. I'm hoping for some. What is it called? What is it called? Can't remember what it's called. Did it tell you what I'm hoping for? See if everybody's working, or if there's anyone out there in YouTube land. Still waiting to get loaded. Contacted them at 7:30 this morning. My load was supposed to be ready at 8. Got told that it was being staged. Went in a couple hours later and was told it's staged. It just needs to go on a truck. And it's been a couple hours, so I'm kind of waiting. So I'm kind of hoping, maybe if I start a live, I'll get my phone call telling me the load's ready. Although, let me do some math here. I've got maybe 3 more hours before I won't be able to make the load. What's up, Justin? Dave, what's happening? But I'll tell you what. I'm tired of sitting. I want to roll. I want to roll. It's nice, though, because you don't put a lot of miles on the truck. Oh, I guess I gotta turn my air conditioner on. I've just got the fan going, but it's making it too humid up here. It's been just the fan running all day. Because I don't know why, but my APU for some reason is annoying the hell out of me, the sound of it. And I just don't want to hear it run. So I've been trying to just run the fan, because the APU runs very little with just the fan on. You know, it's just there to keep the battery charged. So what's up with everybody? Everybody having a good day? It's nice. It's not storming over here. It's gloomy as hell. I forgot, if I leave that open, it washes me out. It's gloomy as hell over here, but no rain, no snow, no thunder, no lightning, no hail, no dogs, cats, wind. Nothing. Let me turn on my AC real quick. Give me a second here. All right. That will blow some cold air this way. There goes the APU. I could run a full tank of fuel on how much I run the APU. It's crazy. I mean, in all reality, though, what time is it? It's noon? 8, 9, 10, 11. It's only been 4 hours, so in all reality, that ain't horrible, right? considering the load was being pulled at 7:30 in the morning and it was ready probably about 10, or ready to go on a trailer at about 10. Right? Not bad. Get the old beard straightened out right there. I look disgusted or I look disgusting? Because that's two different meanings there. Oh, man. Oh. That's two different meanings there, buddy boy. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of people complaining on the Landstar board that rates have went to crap and the loads are counts down and, you know, not finding loads and everything. But yet I don't see it when I go on the load board and look for loads, although I haven't done it in a couple of days. It seems like the loads are just fine and whatnot and so on. So what I'm assuming is those loads I'm seeing don't exist. That's probably what the problem is. The loads I'm seeing don't exist. And so if you're actually on the load board trying to find a load, you're not finding anything. So that kind of sucks. I mean, I guess freight's slowly falling apart. Is that what's going on? Are the tariffs starting to terrorize us? Are we going to go into a freight recession? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I hope not. I hope not, because a lot of people are going to be hurting if that happens. I'm already worried about, you know, car repairs, home repair, you know, any kind of repairs that you don't normally budget for popping up and then getting nailed with the tariff. I mean, how would you like an alternator to go out on your car? Normally it's a $300 job, now it's a $500 job. And then in 2 months it goes back down to a $300 job because the tariff war is over. That'll bite me in the ass. I've upped my minimum rate per mile when searching on the board to $2.50. There ain't shit. So I was searching on the board the other day at $3 and there was all kinds of shit. Let me see. You like my bag clip? Let's see. Let me turn on my hotspot here. Where's the hotspot? Hotspot. Boom, right there. All right, let's see what we got. Hopefully my tablet's charged. Ooh, it's almost dead. Let's plug it in. Amber alert. Okay, Amber. Billy, back off, bro. I'm trying to do something. Let's see. I'm going to do it from Houston because that's where I would be if I was at home. I don't know why it always signs me out on my tablet. Let's see what we got here. $2.50 and there's nothing, huh? Well, I might not get nothing either because it's not going to load. There it goes. Okay. It's going to be a little on the slow side, I guess, but it's working. All right. We're going to do it from Livingston 150 miles from Livingston. That's and we're gonna do it for tomorrow because obviously same day, it's already noon. And at 250 a mile, there's 43 loads. Let's go ahead and go $3 a mile. Okay, at $3 a mile, there's 10 loads for tomorrow. Let's see where they're going. Okay, there's a shorty, $3.61 a mile from Houston to Gardendale, Texas. It's 500 miles, but I'm betting that goes to the middle of nowhere. Jacinto, Texas to Columbia, Mississippi. That's 402 a mile, 381 miles. Houston to that Mississippi, so those are probably the same loads. 424 miles, 354 a mile. And then Houston to the same place in Mississippi, 343 a mile. Pasadena to Abilene, 310 a mile. Pasadena to Slidell, Louisiana, 310 a mile. Baytown to New Orleans, that's one I'd be grabbing, $3.07 a mile. Go get some Cajun food. You got Baytown to Dallas, $3.75 a mile. And Baytown to Dallas. So there are some loads up over $3 a mile. The problem is how many of these are actually on the board. I bet you if we sat and called on these, maybe only one or two of them is actually an actual load. The rest are just BS. What's up, Jim? How you doing? Welcome to the board. Welcome to the board. Welcome to the shit show. Welcome to the live. So we'll go ahead. Let's see what's coming out of Dallas. Dallas. Ass. Let's see what's coming out of Dallas, Texas. Right there. We're going to drop it down to a 100-mile radius. For tomorrow, $3 a mile. There's 36 loads. We're going to put $1,000 minimum revenue on that because I don't want to pull no load less than that because that just means it's a shorty, little, a real short load. 44,500 pounds is my max weight. There's 2 loads. So Dallas is actually pretty scarce for a $3 a mile load. Fort Worth to Albany, Georgia, and Garland to Huntsville, Arkansas. One's at 334, one's at 363. Oh, the one going to Arkansas has got 5 stops on it, so yeah. And it's 6 days for 5 stops. What day is today? Thursday. Oh, that's picking up Friday. Oh, yeah, okay. Friday, all the loads are going to want to deliver on Monday. So that kind of sucks. Wonder if there's anything picking up today. Wonder if anything is picking up today. Let's see. 8 loads picking up today at $3 a mile, of course, because they're the last minute loads. They need them moved. Dallas to Springfield, Missouri, $4.62 a mile. It's got 2 stops on it. I would do that. It delivers on the 2nd. Waco to Springfield, Missouri, $5.05 a mile. I'd do that too. And then you got one going from Fort Worth to Liberal, Kansas, $3.08 a mile. $3.63 from Garland to Huntsville, Arkansas. Gardendale, Texas, $3.17. Let me see what Gardendale, Texas is. It's going to show me a map when it loads. Let's see. You know what? It's not going to show me a good enough picture of the map because it's taking so long to load. There it goes. Let's see where Gardendale, Texas is. In the middle of freaking nowhere. And it's a hazmat. It's on the border in New Mexico, so I knew that was going to the middle of nowhere. You got Fort Worth to Shreveport, Louisiana. I would definitely run that load. $4.88 a mile, 217 miles. Picks up today, delivers tomorrow. 44,000 pounds. Forget Lubbock, Texas. We ain't gonna go to Lubbock. So there's loads out there, guys. There's loads out there. The problem is are they actually available? That's the question. Oh, this guy put a window in the back wall of his sleeper. I just noticed there's like an RV window back there. But so there's some loads out there, guys. I mean, if I drop my rate, let's just for shits and giggles, there was 8 loads at $3 a mile, $1,000 minimum. Let's drop it down to $250 a mile. $250 a mile. We'll do the same $1,000 minimum, because again, I don't want no 30-mile run that's paying $10 a mile, but you're gonna make $50 for the day. 18 loads. Waco to Wisconsin, $273 a mile. Dallas to Missouri, that's at $462. And the other ones I've said. Let me do rate per mile, and we'll see what new ones popped up here. Oh, let's do for picking up today or tomorrow, because I mean today's half shot. That brought up 31 loads. So you got some good pickings here. We're gonna do forget West Virginia with one. Let's get rid of these stop loads. Yeah, I mean, you got 273, 257, 505. That Waco to Springfield, why is that paying so good? There's going to be something wrong with this paying 505 a mile. Let me open it up and see. I'm sure it's not even a real load, but it probably wants liftgate service or something. Ah, it's a hazmat team load. Why? I have this set up for no team, so they don't have team loads selected. They just put it in the comments because it says no team, but the comment says team load, so that's why it's paying so good. What do they need a team load on a 500-mile run? They must want that protection of a team, I guess. Fort Worth to Georgia, yeah, there's loads, man. There's loads. I don't know why everyone's saying that there's the loads are falling apart. I mean, I do, because when you call on those loads, none of them are going to be available. That's the sad thing about the Landstar load board, is the loads, they show them there, they're just not really there. It's a shame. They need to do something about it, because it's so frustrating to a driver. It's so frustrating to a driver. Come on, bud. So frustrating to a driver to call on loads and they're not there. And you start out at $3 a mile, $2.75, $2.52. You finally start getting loads at $2 a mile. And remember, $2 a mile, you take Landstar's cut out of that, you're running for $1.30, $1.50 a mile. Not even $1.50. Well, maybe. You're running for peanuts, man. So that just frustrates and gets the people wanting to complain about it. I mean, I do. I complain about it. If I was on, If I was calling on these loads and they're all not available. Now, I was told when I did the CAPS class that they're coming up with a fix for that, and it should be implemented, I mean, this year, but then the other instructor didn't know nothing about it, so who knows if they're just doing this. But it was supposed to automatically remove the load from the load board once it's been dispatched onto a BCO. That's a great idea. Why haven't that been implemented years ago? With today's technology, you would think that wouldn't be a big problem, that would be an easy thing. Somebody books that load, it automatically takes that load off the load board. That load has a load number. Load number such and such has been booked. Load number such and such comes off the board. I mean, that shouldn't be a problem. They should also make it against policy, rules, law, I don't care what you want to call it, to none of the, you can't book the same load 15 times under different brokers. It's like, what good does that do to post Joe's load 15 times under 15 different brokers? Sometimes even under the same broker's name. And then you call and none of them are available, but yet you got 15 loads on that load board that just aren't available. I mean, none of this does anybody any good. I don't know why they allow it. You're taking all this money from us to have the access to the board and do all this stuff, but yet it makes it difficult. You don't have that problem at Prime. If there's a load on the board, you click that load's yours. There's no, oh, we're sorry, but that load's been taken already. There ain't none of that bullshit. That load's yours. Hey, Billy. Boop. Boop. No, I don't want to hear it. Why you gotta say? And then why are you grumbling after the fact? The person's gone. He's like, yeah, I know, Dad. I just want to grumble about it. They were breathing my air. Were they breathing your air, Billy? Yeah, Alex, there's loads. There isn't many, but really, how many loads do you need? You only need one. The problem is those 8 loads that are on the board are all gone. So yeah, you're right. There's probably none if you actually call on the loads. It sucks. I wish I knew what time my load would be ready, because I'd really like to have some Chinese food for lunch today. Some pork fried rice or combination fried rice. And if I would have went earlier and got it, it would have been fine. But I'm afraid if I leave to go get it, I'm going to get my phone call. And I'm getting to the point to where I don't have time to screw around. I'm going to have to just go. I don't know what the answer is, guys. I don't know what the answer is. I mean, I think the simple answer is them just making that so it automatically takes it off, but for some reason they can't do it. I mean, or they haven't done it yet. How long has this board been available? It's been available for years. How is the security guard over here? Not even the security guard, the guy that hands you out your loads, he's driving a nice ass looking Infiniti. Maybe it's an older one or something, but it looked pretty sweet. I mean, there's pretty new cars in this parking lot. These guys must get paid good. I'm so worried about what's going to happen in trucking over the next few months. You know, they're talking about the loads not coming in from China and the ports are going to be empty. Think about all those port drivers. What are they going to do? How are they going to make money? You know, if they're not bringing in goods from China and, you know, these other countries that are saying, I think it's just China that says they're not sending nothing. But I don't know how much of that crap I'm supposed to believe anyways. You know, because I'm using TikTok as my news source. Who knows if it's true or not, but they're showing how the ports are empty and how China, all the boats are stuck in China because they're not exporting anything to America. I mean, is that shit true or what? What's up, Michael? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Excuse me for 1 minute. I got to do something sexy here. Had to take my hat off for a minute. Oh, man. Billy, Justin says hi. What are you doing, Billy? What are you licking? What are you licking? You licking your tail? You have something in your tail? What are you licking back here? Are you licking my leg? My leg's all wet. What the hell are you licking my leg for? You little weirdo? You little weirdo? Oh, it's, you know what time it is, buddy? Want a snack? Do you want a snack? Let's get you a snack. It's snack time for Billy. I usually give him a snack when I eat lunch, but I don't think I'm going to be eating lunch today, so. Hey, you got to come get it, buddy. He went and jumped on the bed. He's like, hand it to me. He's like, hand it to me. He's like, hand it to me, Dad. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. Let's see if he comes and gets it. I can't reach. Oh, man. Don't get it all over my blanket, buddy. Luckily, those things don't get nasty. Like some shoes where they chew it and they get all gummy and sticky. He eats it. Why the fuck was he licking my leg? Jesus Christ, I got a wet spot on my leg. I thought he was licking his tail. But then I felt his tail and his tail wasn't wet. I'm like, what were you licking? I got this big old wet spot on my leg. Jacksonville Port was pretty empty when I passed it today, really. Yeah, so, I don't know, man. You're going to take all these port drivers and put them over the road, and it's going to, I think we're going to be hurting here come shortly. I think we're going to be hurting, because I think a lot of these port drivers are going to have to go OTR to make a living. And already half the damn loads, I mean, there's no loads out there OTR. I mean, let's just, for shits and giggles, how do you turn this back on? Let's just, for shits and giggles, let's see how many loads there are in the United States here. There's 64,965 loads. All right, let's go like this. Let's put a minimum rate of $3 a mile and $1,000. 5,581 throughout the United States. Now let's take team out of that. $5,470, so we're still good. Oh, we got to put the trailer type in. I forgot to do that. Let's put van. 2,353 loads. Now we're going to put as today, no, we're going to put tomorrow as the pickup date because today's half gone. 492 loads. That's throughout the whole United States. Out of curiosity, I want to see how many are picking up today. There's more loads picking up today than tomorrow. There's 773 loads. Oh, let's take hazmat out of there because not everybody wants to run hazmat. So we'll take hazmat, no hazmat. 450 loads. So 450 loads, let's take high risk out of there because not everybody wants to have a high risk load. Still 450 loads, okay. Now let's take the bullshit brokers out and let's make it direct shippers. 59 loads. Throughout the whole United States today, paying $3 or better a mile, there's only 59 loads once you take the bullshit out. I forgot, that's how you can get rid of all those double brokered loads and everything, is put direct shipper in. Wow. Boy, did that cut that down. That's through the United States. Now, for fun, let's take the money aspect out of it and say we'll work for peanuts. We just want to roll. What does that bring us up to? Whoops. 365 loads. So if you're willing to work, let's see what the minimum rate per mile is. Rate per mile. Okay, the highest rate per mile is $16.67 a mile because it's only 18 miles. The minimum rate per mile is 34 cents a mile. Houston, Texas to New Orleans, PA is paying 34 cents a mile. Now, obviously, there's got to be, that's probably just a fuel surcharge. And let's open it up and see what it is. They got to not have a rate in there, and that's just got to be fuel surcharge. Line haul, $4.94. It's paper. It weighs 23,000 pounds. Now there's got to be something wrong with this. Ain't nobody gonna run for 34 cents a mile. The sad thing is there's a bunch of these. There's $1.16 a mile, $1.33 a mile, $1.33 a mile going from Maryland to Almani, California. I mean, who's running these loads? New Jersey to Rockport, Illinois for $1.33 a mile. Phoenix, Arizona to Smithville, Indiana for $1.40 a mile. Who's running these loads? I mean, really, who's running this shit? I mean, if I had to go home, I think I'd rather just go home on my dime and screw them, let them fuck that load. I guarantee a quarter of the 60,000 loads are the same load. Exactly, that's why I just put direct shipper in there, and it's narrowed it down to fucking hardly anything. Yeah. I mean, if you want to run for peanuts, there's plenty of loads. But you start putting any kind of money in there to make a living, and yeah, there's hardly anything. Who's running 34 cents a mile? That's crazy. Why would they even list that? Shame on them. And that's a direct shipper. That is depressing to see that they'd even post loads. Even these $15, $30. There shouldn't be any load less than $2 a mile. That's ridiculous. Oh, I'm sure it's a typo on the rate. I'm sure that's the fuel surcharge they have down as the rate. Well, let's see. Would that be the fuel surcharge? Let's see. I can tell you here. Calculator. What the hell? I don't know how to use this calculator on this thing. What the fuck? Clear. That wasn't even the fuel surcharge. Fuel surcharge on that load would be roughly $600. But you know those ones for $1 a mile, $1.50, you know, $1.15 a mile. Those are accurate rates because you see those loads all the time. That's just it's a disgrace to run loads that cheap. Who is running loads that cheap? I mean, come on. Yeah, it was 34 cents a mile. Why do I feel like there's something in my mouth? Put it in my mouth. You didn't even finish your treat, did you? Did you want to come up here with Daddy so bad that you didn't finish your treat? You could have brought your treat up here and ate it up here. He goes, no, I can't because I'll bite you because you're too close to me when I got a treat. I know you didn't eat it. I can't turn around and look, but I bet you it's... Oh man, my blanket's not... Yep, it's right there. It's right there. And no, that wasn't a dirty blanket. That's the way the camera looked. I seen that. I was like, what the hell, is that blanket dirty? And I was like, no, that's the way the camera's, you know, the inward facing camera. I don't know, man. I don't know what the secret sauce is to trucking. I don't have a clue. All I know is I'm ready to go home and I got 2 weeks to go. I got 14 days to go, man. What I was thinking, staying out for a month. Who stays out for a month at a time? That's just too much. That's just too much, man. Oh, somebody getting some Uber Eats over here. I don't know why you'd call Uber Eats. You can just drive to... Yeah, they're getting Uber Eats. You can just drive to wherever you want to go. It's like, go get your food with some kind of urgency, man. Freaking... You wouldn't run for 34 cents a mile? Lucas, why are you calling me? Why are you calling me, bro? You can't see I'm doing a live? I don't think I'd idle my truck for 34 cents a mile. I think I'd be like, nah, man, I'm good. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm running out of coffee. I don't know, man. I don't know. One thing I do know is it's almost time to change that connection on my little ice chest here. I can see the connections turning black, which means it's burning up. So the going live, how come going live doesn't work anymore? It used to work like a dream. You'd go live, and as soon as you'd go live, boom, whatever you're waiting for would happen. Time is it? 12:45? My goodness. 2 more hours and I can't make it. I'm already going to deliver late. Oh, man. All right, man. Thanks for watching.